trying to do a short, and I never know if I'm doing it right. So I decided to come on here and bon appetit. Now I love baked sweet potatoes, and I like to find the small ones that tend to be sweet. So I went to this rural market or whatever you call it with all nationality food, and I found some purple sweet potatoes. So I baked them with the regular sweet potatoes, and they were two small ones. And I baked these last night to go with my dinner I was making for today, which I did the collard greens yesterday too. This morning when I got off my live, I did the hot water cornbread and the fried catfish. Now I like to buy the catfish pan size and fry them whole, but I didn't. I chopped it up into what you call it, steaks. A couple of them I cut in half, what you call it, ribbed it. So that's what I'm doing. This is a breakfast. I got my greens. I got my Gatorade. I got my lemon. Hot sauce. I love my hot sauce. Now there's a brand I need to try, and they got the same kind of seasoning as Billy Boy had. I can't remember the name of it. I think it's Red Hot. I don't know what it is. Yeah, it was the powder. It was in a thing. So when I go to the store, when I get off here, we're going to the store, I'm going to look for it. I just thought I'd come over here and have a bite with y'all this morning. So I don't know if the short came out right. Now, back in the day when we used to eat greens, and a lot of people know that, especially people from my generation, we used to put our cornbread in our greens and mash it up with our hands and eat it. Some people still do that. Greens taste the best back then when you ate it like that, but I don't do that like that no more. I just take my bread and mash it in there. Now, I rather hot water bread, y'all, when I'm eating greens. I really do. I like pan cornbread with my beans and stuff, so I'm going to put this hot water bread in my greens. I already got the green onion chopped in here because green onion and hot peppers is a condiment when you're eating greens. My uncle used to have his peppers on the side, take a bite of greens and pick up that pepper and bite it. But I chop up my green onions and put it in here, and I chopped up my hot peppers and put it here already. See, I like these little tiny sweet potatoes. They're sweet. This is the orange one, so I'm going to go back today and give you some purple ones. They are purple in the inside for real, and they seem like they're sweeter. They seem like they're sweeter than the small little baking size. It's like candy. I can leave it out all day, want a snack, and come back and get one pill of that. Bon appetit. So I don't know if my short came out all right or not. But, y'all, I'm just now eating breakfast. That's why I'm calling it breakfast/lunch. I really went there because I was looking for some buffalo fish. I know how to pick the bones. People know how to pick the bones. But see, the way I grew up, we used to go fishing. My family at the time. And we would catch those perches, even the little ones. So I learned how to pick bones because I picked the bones out of that. So they even had carp. Carp is just like buffalo, but we call it a California buffalo. Got the same amount of bones and everything, y'all. So I'm going to break one of my steaks in half. Catfish, y'all. Right hands. Okay. Is anybody here? Hey, 23 people and 3 likes. Come on, y'all. Don't do me like this. Don't do me like that. Yeah, I don't like to eat my greens like that no more, though. But that's how I used to eat it. I can't demonstrate. I would take the bread and mash it up and just eat it, but I don't do it. And that's how old school people, my parents and stuff, and some people around still do that, though. I'm quite sure still some people know what I'm talking about. Look at that. Squeeze the lemon on the plate. Okay. I'm going to put some hot sauce in it. So I can dab it. God, this is the best breakfast. So I had cooked my dinner. Started last night. I put those baked potatoes in the oven last night about 10:30. Waited till they got done and put them up for today. And that's what I did. I'm going to come on one day and cook with y'all. See about that. Okay, hey Michi. I did not know you were alone. I wasn't planning on. I was trying to do a lot. I mean, what you call it, short. And I don't know if I did it right. Because I'm new to it. So, what is it, about my fourth or fifth time? I don't know if I'm doing it right. And then they also got a thing where you can put sound with it, but it's music. You know, when I first tried it, I think over a little week ago, it said ineligible. So I think in the music, I wasn't supposed to play it. So, but there's a lot of TikTok music that you can put on there and all like that. So I'll catch y'all and figure out what music to put on there. Now I gotta have that in my greens. My hot water bread. Hot water bread is the best with greens. I'm telling y'all, man, that's how I grew up. And when I grew up, we had all kind of greens, but our staple green was collards. And we usually, and I still do, sometimes when the greens are done, I put my okra on top. Whole okra extended. Just like you would if you was to put turnip bottoms on the top. People from old school know about that too as well. Old school cooking. And then sometimes we would mix mustard and then, put the turnip bottoms on top. Now, sometimes with the turnip green, we mix the mustard, the collards, all three together. Because turnips cook down to nothing. Now, I just recently started eating kale within the last 5 years. We didn't grow up eating kale like that. And chard. But I still rather my greens, collard greens and stuff I grew up on. See? I wish y'all were here with me because these greens are screaming with my hot water cornbread. Now, this is a rib. Like I said, you cut it in half, and you cut it in circles, they call it a steak. It's small because I got the pan size I cut up. See? And the bone will be right in the middle for those of you that don't know how to pick bones. See, it depends on how you cut it up. All meat. So, I got fish in my freezer, y'all. I found me pork. And that particular store also sells venison, but ground venison. They don't have meat. I miss my little friend. Her husband used to go deer hunting because they're on a tight budget. Chicken, pork chop, steak, and all that was a treat to them. I take it to the store. I give the meat out of my freezer. I want the whole deer. And they cut the deer up in the same manner they would cut up a cow or a pig. They have the neck bones, the steaks, the ribs, the chops, everything. Girl, I gotta find somebody that do deer hunting. The sweet potatoes good. Y'all want a bite? When I get those real big, fat sweet potatoes, those are boiled down for a pie. With these, it's the bacon in. I'm trying to do it. I got a couple more over there. I just want to eat one of them right now because we're ready to go out. Finish my greens. Now I'm going to put my glasses back on so I can see if I need to speak. Okay. Y'all know I can't see. I mean, I can see, but you know what I'm saying. I got to wait till it pop back up. When you fillet these fishes, you still fry the bones down the middle when you fillet it, because there be meat on there like this. Some people say, oh, she clean that bone. No, the meat just fell off her. But if I would have filleted both sides, especially bigger fish, it's still meat down the middle of the bone. You fry those. And they're good and crunchy, just like this tail for to be good and crunchy. See? That's the only thing I don't like the YouTube, because I can't see the comments. They pop up every now and then. They'll pop up every now. All I know is I got 58 people watching me and 20 likes. So, do I have mostly trolls? But anyway, thank you for the new subbies. I need to say that. Okay, Fire Friend, Dive In, Blind Spot, Shiz Trish, Spicy somebody, it'll pop back up again. Good afternoon / morning. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's 11:30 here. Okay, Spicy Red, Poor Messy Walking. Hey, Shiz Trish girl, you need to come over and get messy with me with some real food because I know you don't know how to cook, girl. You need to come over here and learn how to eat some of these good old groceries with me. I feel sorry for whatever boyfriend she's got there. We all know you can't cook. Okay? Hey, Freddie Nightmare, Shannon. Come on over here and eat some of these messy fish and green with the old messy gut. Hey, L7. Yeah, like I said, I don't know if I did my short right. I just came on to talk to y'all while I'm eating. It ain't hurting. I'm showing y'all some real, everything made by scratch. Everything made by scratch. I don't use batter on my fish. I season my fish real good and put it in the cornmeal and throw it in that hot grease. Okay? Shanny said Trish about to get cussed out. Not right now though, because I'm happy eating my food. I'll sit on it. She want me to cuss her out. I might go to her chat and cuss her out on her own damn chatting panel. Now, Miss Gerald. Y'all, but on the serious side, some good fish when you cook your own fish at home. And I go to places that cook fish, but can't nobody cook fish as good as me. I think it'd be too salty. And they fry it too hard. I don't want my fish fried hard. This just right. Not soft, not hard. I guess people like hard fish. And I don't like drowning out the fish flavor. You ain't got to put all that stuff. I put red pepper and salt on my fish. Every blue moon I might use some onion powder. But I don't like all that garlic powder, onion powder, salt, pepper, and then enough fire seasoning on my fish. You can't taste the fish. The only reason why you would know what kind of fish you're eating because you know it's the kind of fish you eat the season. So I fry my fish all, that's old fashioned too. In this restaurant I used to go to in Las Vegas, I loved it because all they put was salt and pepper on their fish and cornbread and fried it. And people say, oh, this tastes good. Because they wasn't used to just eating it the regular way, fried with the salt and pepper. They were used to all the different seasoning on there. But when you put all 5, 6 seasoning on the fish, it does taste different. And what they was tasting was the full flavor of the fish. So therefore, they thought it was some special seasoning on it, but it wasn't. And I used to always love to go there because they did it old fashioned. Hey, Tiffany Black. I don't eat anything with iron the house. But to be prepared myself. Exactly. Because people can't cook my fish. But sometimes I go there if I don't feel like cooking, because it's the best close I can get to homemade. But I don't know. It'd be too hard. Tell them to fry soft and still. It'd be too hard and too much seasoning drowning out the flavor to me. Even with my vegetables, I don't like drowning the flavor out of my stuff. I'd rather just go ahead and bake it with the full flavor. Y'all know what I'm saying. That's why I say I cook old fashioned. Lorraine Borkin. That's the same thing my mother said, Miss Bless. She said we have too many seasonings. Yeah, just too much. Just drown it out. Drown it out. If you would just put just regular seasoning, like our parents did, it's total different taste. You sweeping down. They what kind of seasoning you got on here? Salt and pepper, you know? Even with the greens. My grandmother would cook greens with fat back, which is called salt pork. When I went down south, it was called the pickle pork. That's all you need. You don't really need all them neck bones and stuff, but this new generation cooking, that's what they do. And it was the best greens my brother-in-law made. He made some turnip green. All he did was season it with the salt pork. It was the best green. You mostly find those, see, I'm putting the bones on, I'm not a picker. You mostly find carp and buffalo at them Asian stores. So, Them Asians love carp and buffalo. They eat more bone. They like more bony fish than I. That's where you be finding that. That's why I had to go, because in that particular world market, those men, I don't know if they called, where they from? Not the ones with the turbans. Yeah, Armenians. I'm not for sure. They run the fish market part, but they got every kind of restaurant in there except for a black person restaurant, Mexican, Chinese, Laotian, did everything. I said, why they don't have a black restaurant in there? If they do, it's another nationality call themselves cooking it. Standing in corner stores. I'm washing the dried out. I'm trying, I wish I could read all y'all things. Maybe when it's over with, I don't take my chest down, I'll be able to go back and read what everybody was saying. Like I said, my YouTube is going in and out. Now, if y'all like me and enjoy me talking to y'all about my fish, enjoy watching me eat my fish. I get some more like, because there's 68 people watching me and 29 likes. I should have came on this one on Blessed too, because I ain't doing no messing now. Come on, you go. I agree with that. When I watch some of these YouTube cooking videos, I think they go a little crazy. But yeah, I don't want all that stuff in my food. My dad is a bass pro angler fisherman. I've eaten a lot of bass and carp. Oh yeah, carp is good, huh? Just like buffalo. So you know how to pick these bones too. That's the best fish with the bones. March, and it popped back up. It went down before I could finish reading it. But good afternoon. Yes, indeed. Oh, thank you, Shani. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. If anybody else want to bless the old girl, you can. Super chat, I cash app. I ain't mad at you if you do. I will accept it. I accept dollars, everything, because it's not the amount, it's the thought. Well, y'all, wow, blind spot. I wish blind spot, you out here. Girl, get in contact with me so I can buy some of that fish from your dad. I just thought about that. Ain't you the one out here? Girl, I would love me some fresh bass. We used to go catch striped bass in the Bay Area. They might be running now. Black bass. But it's always crappies and perches and stuff. And then we had what we call the sturgeon hole in the town I brought up in. There's a place where we go. It was a long walk to hit the park and walk way back. And I need to go to the sturgeon hole because over at the store on the south side, they charge $11.99 a pound. You wear one, the smallest one gonna be $250. Then it got expensive. And I remember just about 3 or 4 years ago, I was only paying $40, $50 per fish. But I get it, because they got sturgeon farms where they take the eggs out for caviar. And I'm thinking about calling what about some of the people down in the Bay Area where we first actually that sturgeon hole still there. We gotta go catch a sturgeon. I ain't used to paying for no sturgeon like that. And they got black bass and everything in the stores now where we used to have to go catch because all these different nationalities sell everything. But I still think it's better catch, but I want to go catch my own goddamn sturgeon. Only way I buy sturgeon for that much money, as if I'm having some kind of event and want to have a special menu or something, then I'll go ahead and spend money on my food. You know, I have fried sturgeon, baked sturgeon, broiled. I probably would make some sturgeon croquettes. You know what I'm saying? I would just do the thing. But if I did go pay one, I get it chopped up, 4 to 6 pieces in each bag, but I bag it up. And won't nobody be messing over that but me. Because I'm about to kids other fish, because they tend to mess over. So, I remember, grind their duck to me. What are you eating? I'm eating some hot water cornbread, mac with collard greens, some fried catfish, baked sweet potatoes. My condiments were green onions and peppers. I stirred it up in my greens. Lemon, of course, to put on my fish. And my favorite hot sauce. I bagged it up with a little Gatorade in this cup. I have a whole set of these. I like these. Well, yeah, I almost been here 20 minutes. But I'm serious. Sure. I just thought about that. What wasn't the fish yet? And everything homemade. Like I said, I didn't drown out my flavor because I want some fish. I said, I don't want nobody to fry my fish. I don't feel like them drowning out my fish with all them damn seasonings. Everything new this day. I watched somebody making some dressing. And they don't even do that homemade no more. They mix it to stove top with the cornbread, all kinds of stuff. But this new generation, like with grits, I still just want my grits, salt and pepper. Or I eat some grits and gravy, some smothered pork chop grits and gravy. Or I eat some salmon croquettes with some grits and gravy. My favorite in the mornings, because back then we had breakfast, parents would cook breakfast. Chopped up hot links inside the gravy, you put it over your grits. Oh my God. Some egg and stuff. People don't make breakfast. I'll be talking to my niece and I said, y'all gotta pick these kids some real food sometime. Because we had cereal, my parents didn't buy sweet cereal. It was Rice Krispies, Cheerios, cornflakes. Now, we didn't have it. You might can sprinkle a little teaspoon of sugar. We didn't have all that. So I did my kids like that too. When I did buy some sweet cereal, they didn't like it. They said, oh, that's too sweet. So, so we did have some cereal. We have to have a couple slices of bacon and sausage with it or something with a fruit or a cereal fruit. They didn't just give us a bowl of cereal eating and going on out to the schoolhouse. Parents don't fix it, but my nieces do because I told them, no, y'all got to fix your kids some food sometime. And then on a cold day, you know, the hot chocolate was made from the cocoa in the can. How you mix the sugar and cocoa together. And we would have a hot cup, mug of hot chocolate, a couple pieces of toast when it's raining and cold. We would love that kind of breakfast in the morning. Grab a piece of fruit if you ate food. We didn't just have this, but they did have this stuff called Bosco back there. You put in milk too. You can heat it, keep it cold. We still had to have something with it. We didn't have that fast food, Nestle Quick or whatever that was. I don't know, y'all. I'll be on here in like 20 minutes. Just want to come say hey, because and share my food with y'all. See, the bone is in the middle, see? That's all I wanted to do. For those of you, like I say, it's the way you cut the fish up. Hey, 92 people, 41 likes. Thanks for stopping by and hanging long enough to watch me eat. Could I call this a mukbang or could I call it just wanted to come on and just talk while I was eating? Look how messy my hands are. They ain't messy as though if I was eating that crab and stuff, though. Yeah, I ain't like that up for one of them fishes, y'all. But I'm gonna go. Well, that $10. Is that a cash app? Because I can't tell. If it is, thank you. Or is it that $10 super chat? It's weird the way they got this up here at the top. Because I ain't been doing this in a while. When it pop back on, I'll see. Well, like I said, I have to see when I get off. But thank you for the 41 that did like me. Well, 42 now. Come on, keep them coming, y'all. Yeah, maybe I'll find a barbershop today or something. Okay, I never had sturgeon. Oh my God, sturgeon is the best fish, and you can smell sturgeon. And what's that other one? They was throwing back in Louisiana. We was catching garfish. We called out there. I got one they call it alligator gar. Make the best fish in sauce and gravy. And when I was in Louisiana, and I go fishing with my husband. People, they didn't want to keep the gar. They called it, and it did like an alligator mouth. My first time seeing one in person, because we always bought it. And it would be 2 slices in the pack for maybe $8 to $10. They throwing that back, and they didn't like the buffalo either. I said, why they throw that back? I said, we pay an arm and leg for that in California. Yes. And it tastes good in some gravy. It tastes good fried. But I'm saying if you want to put some fish in the gravy, put you some garfish in that gravy. Stir. But I have done some catfish in gravy before, but I'm talking about it'd be like white meat, like a pork chop. Thank you for the $10 though, y'all. I'm getting full already. I ain't finished my greens and cornbread. I mashed my cornbread all up in my greens. That's how we eat it. Like I said, back in the day, you stick the hand and eat it. And greens tasted good then, back then. Well, but with that said, I'm too little. I'm gonna go. I got a little bit more fish left on my plate. Another little steak, a little rib. I cut the steak in half. I love lemons. I can just eat it like that. Thank you for having lunch with me. Let me go see if I did my short right. If not, I might come back and do another little short too. I like them shorts. I caught on to doing it because Miss Regina was doing it. My grits with just cheese. See, I'm not from that generation. We didn't do cheese. I'm telling you, we just had some salt and butter and sometimes some gravy on it. This, as time go on, there's different ways of cooking, different techniques, different recipes. People add to this and that. I don't care to add shrimp and stuff to my grits. Like I said, I'm old fashioned. Just give me my grits, my salt, with my butter and my salt. Give me some gravy, some smothered, chop, some croquettes, some links, and put over there. I don't care about all that old. And people talk like it's so good. Oh, so shrimp and the grits. No, I don't want that. No, I don't want all that. It's not that good to me. It really ain't. But that's a new. See, when things change from generation to generation, just like clothes, everything changed, even food changed. So that's a new way of y'all eating, new to me, because the way we ate, like I said, I'm old school. No, I don't care for all that shrimp and cheese on top of my grits. I promise you I don't. So you must be way under me. Now, I tried it, don't get me wrong, but I don't want all that. It take away from my grits. My email, where my moderators at? Can y'all drop that email? Come on my gadget. And I can't type it in here. Is anybody of my mods here? Blind spot, you don't even know the number to even text me on anything? Do I got a mod here? Because I'm constantly. Well, I'll tell you what you do, though. Look at my thing from this morning or any live. And, the chat is up. And when I first come on, Lady Mika, man, anybody, moderator coming in first, be dropping my email and all that. The number and everything. Because I can't get my phone. On my phone, pick it up and start typing in. Because I don't know. And I'm quite sure I can, but I don't know how. Let me see it. I don't know if this window right here to type something, because I ain't been on here so long, so I'm not going to try to do it. It might kick me out before I go out. But, okay, I don't see a moderator. Let's see. I don't know. I'm going to touch that right there, and I'm going to see if that's what I'm supposed to put it in there. If not, no, just go look at my old stuff. Look at the live I did this morning. Because I'll never take my chat down. You'll see it. Because I'm finna push that and see. Because I ain't haven't did straight YouTube in a long time. Yeah. A long, long time. Okay. 28 minutes. I'm going to last this other minute and a half there. And I'll let y'all see me finish off my greens. Okay. All right, blind spot. I don't even know if I know how to highlight. Ate a piece of that pepper. Bye, y'all. Let's go, Pledge. We get ready to go. I told we leave after I eat. Bye. Are you sure you want to? Wait a minute. Put these back on. Okay. All right, then. There we go.